This is my aunt's recipe for pizza that she got from my grandmother. I'll put the recipe in the description box below. Vegetable oil, Italian sausage, oregano, garlic powder, half a large bell pepper, red pack 8-ounce tomato sauce, Pastene Ground Peeled Tomatoes, and that's a 28-ounce can, half a can of red pack crushed tomatoes and thick puree, salt, pepper, Romano cheese, Crisco vegetable shortening, American cheese, and what size pack is that of the mozzarella?
8 ounce.
8 ounces of mozzarella. An 8-ounce can of sliced mushrooms and a teaspoon of sugar. About a quarter of a cup of...
Quarter of a cup of vegetable oil.
Okay.
Now, depending if you're making a pizza, a combination pizza or a plain pizza. If you're making just a plain pizza, just take a half a pepper and just cut it in big pieces.
So you can get it out.
Just to get the flavor.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going to do here.
And if you were making a combination, you'd make them small.
Make it small, and you'd probably use a whole pepper.
A whole pepper.
And chop it up.
Okay.
Okay. So
Now you fry that?
I'm going to just brown it a little bit. When browning your peppers, be careful because you don't want them to burn. You just want the flavor of the pepper in your sauce. So you have to keep turning them for a while.
So how long do you usually cook them?
Well, they cook in the sauce anyway, so I just let them cook here for a couple of minutes before I put the tomatoes in. Just a little bit.
So basically you're just softening them up.
Yep. Before opening your cans, always wipe the tops before opening because you never know if there's dust or something on top.
Or a rat ran across them in the grocery
That's
store.
true. That's true. Pastene Ground Peeled, 28 ounce.
Whole 28-ounce can. Okay.
Now you don't want a lot of water, but just a little bit in the bottom to rinse out the, some
Rinse
of
the
the
can
tomatoes.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just barely anything in there, just enough to rinse
just
it.
to rinse it. Yeah.
Okay. Half a can red pack.
Crushed tomatoes and thick puree.
So it's half a 28-ounce can.
Yeah.
Do you rinse that with water too?
Yeah. The 8 ounces.
Okay, Hunt's red pack tomato sauce.
Yeah.
8 ounces.
Yeah.
Now, if you were making just combination pizza, would you throw the can of mushrooms in the sauce now?
Yes.
Okay.
And you leave the water in.
Oh, you use the liquid from the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a teaspoon of salt there.
Yeah.
Starting with a teaspoon.
Yeah.
Because you're going to do this to taste.
Yep.
Okay.
Teaspoon of black pepper.
Huh. Might be spicy.
Teaspoon of garlic powder.
Now you let that cook a while and taste it.
Yes. And then I'm going to give you, we're going to have a teaspoon of sugar too. Teaspoon of sugar. Mix this up. Now let this simmer a while, then we're going to take a teaspoon, each of us, and we're going to taste it, okay?
Okay.
More garlic powder.
One more.
Maybe like a...
Half a teaspoon or
Half
a
a
quarter?
teaspoon.
What do you got there?
But
Half.
that
Okay.
should do
Now,
it.
how long? About how long do you cook this, and what temperature you got that on?
I have it on medium high right now, and then I'm going to lower it. I'm going to lower it to medium, and I'm going to let it simmer for about at least a half an hour, Rick. With the
Okay,
cover on.
we let it cook for about 10 minutes on. So we let it cook for about 10 minutes on medium high.
Yep.
And now you're turning it down to what?
I'm turning it down to about medium.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let it simmer for about a half an hour.
Let it simmer half an hour.
Yeah, and then it's done.
And then it's done?
And how does that work?
Okay, we're going to grease the pan.
Then how do they even do it?
Take a little Crisco.
Well, it's a combination of just plain old.
There.
Just a fraction.
Okay. 2 pounds of bread dough,
Risen overnight?
risen overnight.
Yeah.
Now we're going to try and spread it. This is what takes the time. If you want the edge, like I like on my pizza, you take your thumbs and you go along the edges like this. And you turn it around.
And you make sure you don't have any holes so it doesn't leak through.
Right. That, guys, looks good. Now
Yeah, it
I'm going to
does.
get the mozzarella, the shredded mozzarella cheese.
Sure.
8 ounces of shredded mozzarella cheese.
Oh. Used to put the sauce.
This out as even as you can. Take your American cheese and put it right over the shredded mozzarella cheese. Now you see, this cheese isn't quite long enough. Sometimes some of the cheese will fit it right to the end. So when it's not quite right to the end, I just take a slice and I break it in 3s.
So it's either 15 or 16 slices of cheese you need.
Right. Yep. That's right, Rick. You want to take notes?
Well, I've got you saying everything so far, so
Okay.
I'll be able to get it from that.
Okay.
And
So that's done. Now, your mom said maybe a few pieces at the end with sausage
yeah,
and peppers, so I'll do, what do you want me to do, 3/4 just plain, or half and half?
half and half is fine.
Okay. This half I'll do plain. Now, normally when I make the sauce, lately, I've been making 2 batches. I make one for plain and one for everything. If I'm making it for just plain, I still use a couple of green peppers in it, but I cut them big, the peppers big,
Right.
so that I can take them out and put them with the sauce that has the peppers and mushrooms in it. Because you need the peppers for the flavor.
So you're putting about 1 spoonful of that for each slice of cheese, or a spoon and a half.
Just about a spoon and a half.
Yeah.
But this is thick sauce, so some people might like it thinner.
Yeah.
So if you want it thinner, you tell me, I'll put less.
Have you gotten any complaints lately?
See, eventually this gets to be an art, and you can just, you know.
Mm-hmm. It looks like you're covering the whole thing with about 1/8 of an inch of sauce.
Yeah. I don't like to see the white, but anyway. Okay, we'll leave a little.
Feels weird just sitting here watching somebody else do the work on the video.
Oh, please. It's just like we're home.
Shut up. I'm enjoying it. My headache's going away, so I will be back to my spunky self, my friend.
You got a headache?
Yeah, I woke up. I get really bad migraines every once in a while, and I woke up about 11 o'clock last night with one. I couldn't get rid of it.
I told her mine goes home every day between 3 and 4.
Shut up. You're an asshat. That's where that comes from.
Oh, is he bad?
Now you're using canned mushrooms.
Sliced. Something right here. Okay, guys. Take it out of the casing. I crumble it. Put it here.
Okay. So you just squeeze it out of the case and
Oh, you
crumble.
don't want it on the mushroom one, do you?
No.
Okay. Yes, I just squeeze it out of the casing.
Nana used to make nice neat slices.
Yeah, she did.
So this is a family recipe.
Oh, this is my mother's same recipe, believe me.
Nice.
My mother used to cut little circles.
That hot or a sweet sausage?
This is John's hut.
Okay.
Gives it more flavor, but some people want sweet, so you have to accommodate the people.
What do you usually use?
I usually use hot. I never buy sweet
Okay.
because I like hot. Now this is where you get the grease when it comes out, when you have to use the paper towel.
You usually put that much sausage?
I just had it, so I figured what the heck.
Okay, so you don't usually use that much.
1 tablespoon of oregano. Sprinkle the whole pizza with oregano. Grated Italian cheese, because this goes all over the top too.
Yeah. That Romano?
This is Romano. I don't use Parmesan, I don't like it.
So that was 2 tablespoons, slightly rounded?
Yeah, no,
Level?
even, level.
Okay.
Now I'm going to put it in the oven.
Okay, how long?
375 for 20 to 23 minutes.
Okay, so how's it look there now?
That's done.
It's done? This is the color you want your crust to be when it's done.
I'm taking the grease out from around the sausage, because the Italian sausage makes a lot of grease.
And so you do this with, what, 4 or 5
Yeah.
paper towels?
Yep, until you see a lot of the puddles are gone. See, these are all gone now.
So the puddles are gone.
Yep,
And if that was a whole sausage pizza, you do the whole pizza.
yep.
And that's how you make my aunt's pizza. Got to apologize. We got so excited about eating it, we forgot to take a decent photo of it when it was done. But I think you'll like it, and if you do, please comment, rate, or subscribe. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Bye.